Hey gang, it's Rob. I am going to be showing you guys how to play our game that's going up on Kickstarter today. It's Love Formula. It's really cool. Really recommend it. I'm going to be teaching down here. I just thought this time maybe you could see who the hands belong to. Yeah, so I'll see you in there. This is Love Formula. Check it out on Kickstarter. I really recommend it. I'll see you in there. Today I'm going to be teaching y'all Love Formula, the deck drafting game about building the perfect relationship and ending the game with the most victory points. Love Formula is a deck drafting game, and by the way, it's right on Kickstarter if you want to check it out right now. And so what that means is it's about drafting cards in the most efficient order to make the most value plays. These value plays are going to get your relationships perfect and have you win the game in the end. So, to begin the game, you're going to take a part-time job for each player that's playing. Now, you can't play with one player, but I make the rules right now in this video world, so I'm just going to play by myself because I still don't have any friends. I'm going to take the part-time jobs right here that I didn't use, and I'm just going to put them back in the box. Okay? So I have my one part-time job, and then to begin the game, I'm going to deal 12 cards to each player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I deal out 12 cards, and you'll see in a minute why you can't play with one player. I deal out 12 cards, and I've already dealt them before the video started. The game's been rigged. So, I deal out my 12 cards, the ones I have right here, and I begin the game. In the drafting phase, we are trying to draft the cards that we want to use for the rest of the game. So, I will draft a card by pulling it aside and then handing the stack of cards that are undrafted to my left, which I think stage left. Yeah, all right, I got it. I'm good. I hand it to my left right here. Then the player here, so imagine this isn't my arm, would draft a single card and pass it to their left. I would gain a new stack of cards from the player from my left, and we would draft until there's no more cards. So imagine I drafted these 12 cards that I have in my hand right here. We would then move on to the play step. During the play step, everyone picks one card per turn and plays it face down. I play it face down, and every other player plays face down. What would then occur is we would all reveal simultaneously, and we would resolve in the top left-hand corner number. So if you check out this card right here, Fumio and Emmy, it has a number in the top left. That is your priority number. Higher priority numbers go first. So as you can see, comparing it to the beach up on the screen right there, Fumio would resolve first. We would then play 10 cards. So essentially, 10 cards would get played out. We would discard the 2 cards, keeping our part-time job, because part-time job is a card that we always have at our disposal. Essentially, part-time job acts as a way to, you never have to just skip a turn. Part-time job is something you can always do. So we keep a part-time job, and we discard the 2 cards we didn't play, and we now have 10 cards in play. What then occurs is we draft again, and we play again, and then the game ends. So the game is essentially draft 12, play 10, draft 12, play 10, game over, count victory points. Super simple, super easy to get into. The thing that you have to learn now are the types of cards, of which there are 4. Preparation cards, relationship cards, obstacle cards, and reaction cards. So we're going to begin with relationship, because that's the foundation of this game. So Fumio and Emmy, we saw them earlier, and that was not by mistake, pop up on the screen. Fumio and Emmy have a priority of 4. They are a couple, as you can see right there. They're a relationship, they're a couple. And they have 2 requirements. The requirements is Fumio and Emmy, in order to have the best date, need to have some delicious food and a beach. Those will then give them victory points, as you can see here. And as you can see, the victory points escalate depending on how many of these you satisfy. You satisfy 1, you only get the first track. Satisfy 2, you get both. So, how do we get these relationship cards in play? Well, let's imagine our play phase. The first thing I do is I play out a Fumio and an Emi. Boom. Next turn, everyone plays their cards. I say I'm going to play out a delicious food. When I play delicious food, I declare that I would like to attach it to Fumio and Emi, like so. Now, I have them, and they are one item. They're built together. Keep in mind, preparation cards don't have to be played onto a couple card. However, you can only have one of each type of preparation card played solo. So I can't have two items, because delicious food is specifically an item. I can't have two items, but I could have an item, a location, and a item, location, and an event in play unattached. So I attach it. My next play phase comes around, and I attach my location. Now I have a completed couple, and this will get me some serious victory points when the game ends. With just this, the game would be pretty simple. However, the next type of card is really what makes things interesting. That is the obstacle card. So, an obstacle card like the Ideal Prince. If you see up on the screen, Ideal Prince says discard a preparation attached to the affected couple. No preparation may be attached to the affected couple. At the start of a turn, that the affected couple's controller may discard a couple from his or her hand or field to discard this card. So essentially, when it comes to obstacles, you pretty much follow the rules that are in place on those cards, and that'll get you all the information you need. In the example of the Ideal Prince, I would simply need to discard a couple card to get rid of him, or do another thing, which is the final type of card, a reaction card. Say my opponent plays Ideal Prince, and he's discarding a preparation attached to my couple. I could play Cling. If you see Cling up on the screen, Cling has a trigger requirement and then a effect. The trigger requirement is an opponent's effect will make you lose control of one or more of your cards on your field, or that you are currently playing. Cancel the effect that would cause you to do so. So, I could play Cling in response to the Ideal Prince and stop myself from losing the preparation that I so desperately need to score my victory points. Those are the four types of cards: preparations, couples, reactions, and obstacles. Remember to keep in mind when a card is being played that might affect your field. Really focus on the priority, guys. It's important that you always play using the priority. Sometimes it's easy to forget because in the early turns you're all just slamming down couples and it doesn't really matter. But things do start to matter, so you want to play within the confines of those preparation, within those priority rules throughout the whole game. Okay. Essentially, like I said, you would then play through your 12-step drafting phase, 10-step play phase, 12-step drafting phase, 10-step play phase, count victory points, game ends. Love Formula's super simple card drafting game. If you're looking for something to compare it to, I would compare it to maybe a game like Seven Wonders. Has a very similar play style. So if you like that game and you love awesome anime art and you love really good themes, that's really my recommendation there. I really enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun. And yeah, check it out on Kickstarter. You can find the link in the description of the video below. Go check that out. Hey guys, just some footnotes. Hope you enjoyed the video, but some things I wanted to clarify. Part-time job goes into your hand. I kind of only made that clear a little bit later. I don't know why. I don't write scripts for these things. Thing number 2 is that when you play a reaction card, it's not that you play it during your play step. You play it out of action. So literally, when the ideal prints, let's say in the example I was using, triggers, cling could come out of your hand. You're never going to play a cling or any reaction card face down. That's just not going to happen. And that's one of the reasons why part-time job exists, because it gives you something to do when your hand's full of reaction cards. In addition, there was one other type of card I didn't cover, which is Doki Doki. See Doki Doki up on the screen here. That is a wild card. And so I just wanted you to not be confused when you open up the box. You know, like, Rob didn't tell me this. Everything's a lie. I can never trust them again. All right, guys. Those were my footnotes. Like I said, check it out. It's really cool. Really good stuff. And yeah, I'll see you for the next video. Later, guys. Bye-bye.